What's going on, guys? I'm Josh.
I'm Samantha.
And we're the Collecting Couple. And today we're going to be talking about board game Funko Pops that Funko should make.
Let's get started.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Before we get into this one, make sure you leave a comment down below and consider hitting the subscribe button if you are new to our channel and the notification bell so you know when we post new videos. This video is coming today because we've got a pop here that is from a line that we realized never really went anywhere.
It never went anywhere, never flourished, nothing ever came of it. But it is Pop board games. There's 3 Pops in this whole line. So it originally started with
this Mr. Monopoly.
Mr. Monopoly, which is Walmart exclusive. It took us forever to find this.
We found this in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and a Walmart, finally. Then there is the 12 Days of Christmas Funko Shop version where he is silver.
Yes.
I guess to be like one of the game pieces, maybe.
I guess.
I don't know. And then there was another Funko Shop exclusive version where it was him with a bag of money, which we missed out on.
We did, and he had his like monocle thing.
Mr. Monopoly does not have a monocle. We don't have either of those other 2, but we do have this one. So I'm going to take him out of the box real quick. So this led us to be thinking about what other Pops in this line they could make, because another line that kind of sat for a really long time that has taken off in the past year.
Funko Pop Myths.
Myths sat around for a while, so we had the initial flock Bigfoot and then the blue and green Bigfoot that released, and then a couple other Bigfoots that year, and then they just kind of sat for a while. A lot of us noticed that Bigfoot was not number 1 in that line.
Yeah, it was like number 3, I think.
3 or 4.
And so then we were like, what the heck? What's gonna happen? What other characters can they make, kind of thing?
And it sat for a really long time, and now if you've been keeping up with the Funko Shop at all, you know almost every other week or so we get a new Myths Pop. This line, the board games line, started with Mr. Monopoly, had several different versions of him, and then never has gone anywhere at all. Yep. So we were going to talk about today a few of the board game characters that they could possibly make for this line should they decide to do that. I don't know. Maybe they would just absorb it into the Ad Icons line at this point.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what happened with this other than maybe there's not really too much they really could do. So one of the ones I know I mentioned was the Clue characters was one they could do. So Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green, Miss Scarlet, Miss White, and I can't even remember any of the other people.
I don't remember.
But there's like 6 of them, I think.
I've played Clue like 3 times in my life.
I like Clue. So those are the ones that stick out to me as like the number 1 that they could possibly make. I think there's 5 or 6 of those characters that they could make. I know one Samantha was talking about was, I don't know, was it Sorry People?
You could make the Sorry, like, it would essentially just be the Sorry game pieces, but like on the front of the box they have like the faces on the game pieces, so you could make those. Connect 4, like it's the same kind of thing where the pieces, like, they don't have faces on them when you play the game, but like on the box the pieces have faces. And then I even went as far as you can make either a Pop ride with this or even just like singular little people with the life people, the little life people. They wouldn't have, I mean, they don't have any faces.
But you could put them in a car.
You could put them in a car. They could be like little accessories you could put in and make like your own Pop ride.
So those are some they could do. Another one I thought of was, what is it called? Candyland. Candyland. I was going to say Candyman, but that's right. So I know Lord Licorice, King Candy, and I haven't played that game in so long. So those, the Chutes and Ladder Children, which by the way, Chutes and Ladders is one of the worst games ever.
I love Chutes and Ladders.
There is 0 skill involved in that game at all. It's pure luck, and it sucks. So that's not a very fun board game at all. What I think might have happened with this line is they started with it and then they realized
like Mr. Monopoly is like the main one.
There's only a handful you really can do. I don't know, maybe they just had a hard time getting the licenses to some of these games.
Yeah, I mean that could be it too.
Or they just, maybe Mr. Monopoly didn't sell very well. No, he sold out on the Funko Shop.
Yeah, and he was really hard to find in Walmart. So I think like you said, Josh, it's probably just because they were having a hard time thinking of what kind of characters they could do for
There's
that.
There's really not that many.
And I think it's very difficult, and like they have all sorts of kinds of board games now. Especially like if you go down the aisles of Walmart or Target, like
every possible thing you can imagine.
Yeah, like there's like some kind of weird elephant game that blows out butterflies.
Elephant.
Yeah,
the elephant. They can make that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So there's a bunch of stuff that they could make, but I don't know if like those games are popular enough to make.
I don't know.
Which could also be a thing is like they don't want to make something that's so obscure that people don't
buy
know.
it. But I think another line, maybe I just thought of this just now, that this could compare to is the Pop Candy line, which never really was an official thing, I don't think. I think they just said it was Pop Candy, but I don't think the boxes said Pop Candy.
I don't think
but
so.
Like
we don't have any in our...
Peeps, which is not really candy, but it's
Sour
also
Patch
not
Candy.
an ad icon. Peeps are not ad icons. I don't know what they're classified
They're
under.
just food.
And then the Sour
Funko
Patch
food.
Kids, which I hated those pops.
Yeah, those pops
that
are
line
bad.
is another line that has not really gone anywhere. I think because they know it should have just been lumped into ad icons.
Yeah.
Like if they make M&M people, those should just be in the ad icons.
Yeah.
I don't think that line's gonna take off. Myths did take off, luckily. So that's the hope for board games.
Is that maybe?
Myths took off. So maybe the board games pops will take off at some point. But guys, let us know down below in the comments. Are there any other lines that have come and gone and like died, I guess?
Right, come, gone, and died. Or even like maybe some suggestions that we didn't think of for board games that they could do. I don't know. There's probably tons out there that we don't even know about.
Guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you let us know down in the comments what kind of video would you like to see, because if you have a really good idea, we'll probably do it for this upcoming week. So let us know what you'd like to see. But I think that's going to be it until tomorrow's video. We will see you then, and remember, never stop collecting.